When it comes to building an impressive physique, a few key muscle groups always get the spotlight: big chest, broad shoulders, toned arms. But there's one major area that often gets overlooked: legs. We've all seen it. People who look like they skipped leg day. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how do you fix it? That's what we're diving into today. So if you're struggling with leg growth, stay tuned because we're about to tackle 5 common reasons your legs aren't growing and, of course, how to solve them. Let's be honest, many of us fall into the trap of focusing too much on our upper body. It's natural. We all want those broad shoulders and sculpted arms that get the most attention. But by doing this, a lot of lifters, maybe even you, end up with underdeveloped legs. And it's easy to understand why. Unless you're a bodybuilder or someone who shows off their legs regularly, it's tempting to put all your energy into what's visible. But here at Simple Workout Space, we believe a well-rounded physique means giving your legs as much love as your chest or arms. Now, if your legs aren't growing like you want them to, there's good news: it's probably not your genetics, or at least not entirely. It's more likely some small adjustments you need to make in your workout. So let's break down the 5 reasons that could be holding you back. 1. Your workout program needs a change. Here's the first thing. Your training split might be off balance. Most lifters follow routines that favor upper body days over lower body ones. Let's take a common 4-day split. Chest and triceps on day 1, back on day 2, shoulders and biceps on day 3, and legs on day 4. See the problem? You're giving your legs only 1 day of work while hammering your upper body for 3 days straight. That's a recipe for an imbalance. The fix here is simple: balance your training. Try an upper-lower split, where day 1 is upper body, day 2 is lower, and so on. This ensures your legs get just as much attention, and trust me, they'll respond with more growth. 2. You're using the wrong combination of exercises. Another major reason your legs might be lagging: poor exercise selection. Too many people think in terms of leg exercises rather than focusing on specific muscle groups. For example, a routine of squats, leg presses, lunges, and leg extensions sounds solid, right? Well, not exactly. This lineup often favors your quads, but your hamstrings and calves, they might be left behind. You need to hit all parts of your legs equally. The quads handle knee extension, the hamstrings are responsible for knee flexion and hip extension, and the calves work on foot and ankle extension. So, when you're building your leg workout, make sure you've got exercises that target all those areas. Think hamstring curls, deadlifts, and calf raises in addition to your squats. 3. You're always chasing a new 1-rep max. Let's talk about chasing that elusive new personal best on squats. A lot of us are guilty of treating every leg day like a 1-rep max test, focusing all our energy on one heavy set. While hitting a new PR is exciting, it's actually limiting your growth. Shift your focus from maxing out to maximizing your reps and effort across all sets. When you spread your energy throughout the workout, you'll increase the time your muscles spend under tension, which is key for growth. So instead of trying to squat your heaviest weight every session, try pushing for more reps with a slightly lighter weight across multiple sets. This will pay off with better overall development. 4. Your cardio might be holding you back. Here's one that surprises a lot of people. Your cardio could be the problem. Let's say you're doing sets of squats or leg presses, and by the 3rd or 4th set, you're gasping for air more than your legs are actually burning. That's a clear sign your cardiovascular conditioning is holding you back, not your muscle strength. Incorporate some high-intensity interval training, HIIT, once or twice a week. By improving your cardiovascular fitness, you'll be able to push harder during those high-rep sets, giving your legs the workout they deserve. Trust me, as your conditioning improves, you'll notice you're not struggling to catch your breath as much, which means more reps and more growth. 5. You're letting your genetics define you. We've all heard people blame their genetics, especially when it comes to stubborn areas like calves. And sure, genetics can play a role, but they don't get the final say. If you're struggling with a specific muscle group, chances are you're just not training it enough. Increase your training frequency. For example, if your calves aren't growing, try adding a few sets of calf raises to a different day of your routine. If you're doing a push-pull leg split, throw some calf work into your push or pull days as well. By upping the volume, you give that stubborn muscle group more chances to grow throughout the week. To put this all into perspective, let's recap with an example. Say you're currently doing a 4-day split with just one leg day. Your quads might get some attention, but if your hamstrings and calves aren't getting enough work, you're not going to see balanced leg growth. So, you switch things up. First, you move to an upper-lower split, giving your legs equal time to your upper body. Then, you start using a variety of exercises that target your quads, hamstrings, and calves. On top of that, you're no longer maxing out on every leg workout. Instead, you focus on pushing yourself across all sets, working up a sweat, and feeling that burn in every rep. Lastly, you sprinkle in some HIIT cardio to improve your conditioning and throw in extra calf raises on long leg days. By making these simple tweaks, you're setting yourself up for much better results. So, there you have it, the 5 reasons your legs aren't growing and how to fix them. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button. And if you're ready to level up your fitness journey, make sure to subscribe to Simple Workout Space for more tips and advice on how to build a balanced, powerful physique. Let's keep those gains coming.